Welcome, everyone, to another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. There you go, Kevin. All right, guys. Once again, this man here needs no introduction. Professional independent wrestler, the REMIX, Kevin Bennett. Kevin, thank you so much again for joining us today.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. It's always good to be here.
Oh, thank you. And of course, co-host NORBZ CABRERA is here with us as well. Let's get right into it with the REMIX, Kevin Bennett. Kevin, first question. Yes, I know you're a professional, American rapper. Amazing videos I saw yesterday, Pokemon and Simpsons and Psycho Mike This. Please tell the viewers, where this passion for becoming like a hip hop artist, where did that come from?
So originally, as a young kid, I have an older brother and a younger brother, and we always had a really strong bond. And me and my younger brother always really looked up to our older brother, so he was a big influence on us in everything that he did. So he would listen to rap music all the time. So he loved the classic Tupac, Biggie Smalls, all that kind of stuff. But there was one day when he ended up popping in a CD of his friends that happened to rap, and I didn't know that was possible at that age. I was like, you can really make your own music. I thought it was like some magic trick or something. Just like, I don't know. It just stunned me as a kid. So I was like, this is insane that you actually have a CD of your friend's music. So, and his friends that rapped, I've known them for, quite a while, pretty much since I was born. So it was like, when I would see them and they would come over, I was almost like starstruck. It's like, man, these are the rappers, Like every time they would come over, I'd have like a keyboard or, just like little kid toys, like a little keyboard or like a radio that had a cassette tape in it where you could actually record. It had like a built-in microphone on it. So yeah, I was actually making songs with the keyboard and stuff, and I would show it to these guys whenever they would come over. And I would try to, I'd write the lyrics and things like that, and they'd always be bobbing their head to my stuff because I thought it was so cool, And literally, honestly, man, I never gave it up ever since then. I just loved the idea of making music. And as the years progressed, I just ended up, researching things like how do you make your own beats? How do you record things? How do you mix it? How do you master it? Like, I'm still learning to this day. Like, that's all I do, every day, all day is just researching how, to make my music sound better. And so it's just been years and years I've been doing it. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Keep going with story. That.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of your wrestling career, what is the most memorable match you've ever had that stood out to you the most in your career?
Let's see. So, I'm trying to think whether. So my career obviously consisted of two different paths. It was like ESW in Buffalo was kind of like, good guy Kevin Bennett over here, where I've had plenty of amazing experiences as the baby face of, my hometown. But then it's like you have Smash Wrestling over here, where it's like I'm the extreme villain in Canada, just totally flipped, So it's like I've had some really amazing experiences being like hometown hero kind of guy, and then over the border, totally different. But it's like, I'm trying to think specifically. I had, we'll go with one, like a Daniel Garcia match, for example. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of the matches I've had with Daniel Garcia.
Oh yeah, those are amazing.
Yeah, well, so we trained together. I was pretty much there the entire time that, since he started, and just his progression was insane. So it's like, I would like to say our matches are very memorable in my career just because I guess how much it meant to me, seeing a kid that has worked so hard and get to where he's at and how good he is. So it's like almost, you know, you just get that little flashback in your head, like, wow, this is a kid that was just like training here, didn't know anything. 2 years later, we're having banger matches, you know, at Smash Wrestling and ESW. So that was a very big, memorable moment for me. Just as far as like chemistry in the ring with somebody. Love Daniel Garcia's work. And then the title wins at ESW and Smash Wrestling were huge. At ESW more so because I feel like it was very long awaited. I don't know. I feel like it was just like a long road to get there. And finally, when I got it, it was like I envisioned over the years how it would feel to actually win the ESW title, just because I've been training there since I was like, you know, 16 years old. I've been there forever. So like I was always envisioning it. I was always envisioning it as a kid, like, you know, just tears, just absorbing the whole environment around my hometown, around my family and everything. So like that was huge. And it actually happened. You know, I started crying and like all my family was there. It was like the most tickets I've ever sold personally. That, I mean, I could go on. Like sometimes it's hard to like think right off the top of your head, but yeah, those are like some very, you know, memorable moments and matches that I've had in wrestling.
Amazing.
I have to add, Mike, that match with Speedball. I love that. That was a classic. Yeah, we had him yesterday on the show, Speedball, and you two just put on the show. So that was a good match.
Oh yeah, it was a good match. I ended up hurting my foot really bad in that match.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys heard that interview that I did about it, but yeah, I did like a backflip off of the apron. I just tried to land it, and yeah, it just crushed my heel so bad.
Oh wow!
It was like, oh my gosh, it's like whenever you hurt your heel for some reason, it's not getting better for a good month, and I don't know why, but it was
too bad.
It was the worst.
You guys are warriors. You guys are warriors. Next question, Kevin. If you were in a fatal four-way match and you got to compete against 3 other wrestlers in professional wrestling history, who would those 3 wrestlers be in the fatal four-way?
So it can be anybody?
Anybody in wrestling history.
Here, just one second.
No worries.
So let's see. I would have to go with like my favorite wrestlers ever. So we're gonna go number 1, Jeff Hardy.
Oh yes.
Jeff Hardy, I don't know. He was just the dude for me growing up. So I got to throw him in there just because I want to wrestle him. Always will want to wrestle him forever. And then we'll go with another one of my favorite wrestlers ever is Edge.
Oh, good
great
choice.
Yeah, we're just going with the heavy hitters, man.
Wow.
So we got Jeff Hardy, we got Edge, and we'll throw another one of my favorite all-time wrestlers is Rey Mysterio. So I feel like, man, that would be a banger. Kevin Bennett versus Rey Mysterio. But that's just like fantasy booking, you know.
I will pay a lot of money to watch that match.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Kevin Bennett's a little random in that fatal four-way, but
Oh, well, you're the star. You're the superstar.
Yeah, that would be a
my
dream
fatal
match
four-way.
come true. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Those are great choices. In terms of like the major promotion that that you want to compete in down the road, like who might that be? Like any major promotion like ROH or AEW, anyone like that?
Yeah, so I mean, I've always wanted to wrestle for Ring of Honor, obviously as a kid. I pretty much just it's like a bucket list, you know, kind of thing. I definitely want to work for Ring of Honor. I've worked for WWE. I've technically worked for Impact. I was on like an Impact show.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so I got those 2 out of the way. And then, Ring of Honor would be next, I would say. And then All Elite. Honestly, All Elite would be a dream come true to go there because I know a lot of people there. Like I'm friends with a decent amount of the people that are signed to the roster. So, excellent. I mean, I feel like if I was in All Elite Wrestling, I feel like I would be so comfortable there, you know. So, that would be great. And obviously, working for WWE would be awesome. Any company, like any top of the line major company, like I'm all there, so.
Yeah, excellent.
Hey, Kevin, you know what? NORBZ and I and our other co-host, when you make AEW and when our show makes it, we'll be covering you. We'll be doing the interviews.
Yes.
Be like, hey, Kevin, remember back then? We did the Zoom interview?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Oh, it's going to happen. Absolutely. Question is the nickname. Like, of course, I know you're like an amazing musician, but that nickname, the Remix, where did that nickname come from?
So in my music career, as far as like YouTube and, doing videos, trying to build a fan base on there, there's like, I guess, a tactic or, way of getting views and drawing people to your channel. It's by doing cover songs, essentially, like remixes, and I was doing that for a while. I would just take like a beat, from like well-recognized song, something that a lot of people are searching, and then I would make my own lyrics, and then I'd throw it up there, Kevin Bennett remix, and you get a lot of views on it. You get a lot of, pulling a big audience, like, oh, wow, he sounds good on this beat. I wonder what he can do on his own stuff,
Nice.
So I was doing that. Not only that, but like I'm a producer as well, so I can literally take anything. I can literally make a song out of, knocking on her head. I can make a song out of this, coffee mug. Literally, I can remix anything. So the way that I looked at it is that, I'm not only just remixing music, I can remix wrestling as well. So I just am the remix. I feel like I'm not your average professional wrestler, so I'm a conglomerate of things. So I feel like I am the remix in the professional wrestling world as far as music goes as well.
Excellent. Yeah.
Nice, Kevin.
Yeah. You certainly have a lot of great talent with your wrestling and with your music. Speaking of those, like, what is your upcoming schedule looking like down the road in your music and wrestling career?
So wrestling right now is totally uncertain. Like, I have no idea what's going on with that. I know it's obviously, not good that I'm not wrestling right now, but I'm not going to say that it's not bad, because I am, as of August 7th, I will have been a wrestler for 10 years.
Oh, so, excellent. Congrats.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, awesome. Right. I'm a young guy, but I'm an old wrestler, essentially.
Awesome.
but yeah, I mean, my last match was on March 6th, I believe, and it was against the Brooklyn Brawler in a main event in Toronto.
Wow.
Oh, the Brooklyn Brawler.
Legend.
Yeah, man. That was my last match this year. But the way that I look at it is, I've been bumping around forever, not including, well, it does include, even like backyard wrestling and all, the stupid stuff that we did as kids too. I like to, knock that out of my bump card as well. So I feel like it's probably a good idea, that a little bit of a break just for my body. And also I can totally, work on my conditioning and things like that. Like, I've never been in such good cardio shape until now, literally. Like, since wrestling is gone, like, there's no gyms or anything, so I'm literally in my backyard just pushing out burpees and push-ups, and I'm sparring, doing boxing matches with my brother. Like, I'm just trying to get in tip-top cardio shape. So as far as the schedule, there's nothing right now, but I'm totally taking advantage of this downtime to really get in shape, and also just pump out music every week, because now there's no wrestling. I have time to do some music, so, and I'm just building the fan base on YouTube, and I'm getting like, 1,000 subscribers a month at least right now. So, yeah, I'm totally taking advantage of it and enjoying it. So, yeah, uncertain for now, but just grinding until things get back to normal.
Excellent. That's a good plan.
Kevin, I just want to add, you are Mr. Versatility with your music and your wrestling and videography and everything. Keep up the great work. Like, that is just amazing.
Thanks, man.
But hey, we're at trivia time now. Are you ready? Kevin Bennett for some wrestling trivia.
I think so. We'll see how good I do.
So here's the thing, just for yourself and the audience viewers to know, you will get 3 lifelines, just like the show Wants to Be a Millionaire. And the lifeline is NORBZ. So he's like a trivia wrestling king. So if you're stuck, you can use one of your lifelines and ask NORBZ for your help. So
let's hope.
got this. But you won't need a lifeline. You got this, Kevin. You got this.
I hope so.
Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling trivia with the remix, Kevin Bennett. Question number 1. Oh, this is... who is known as the real Slim Shady?
Who's known as the real Slim Shady?
Sorry about that.
Eminem.
See, what I do, Kevin, I make the first one easy for the guests so that they're, loose, and then I come in with the hard stuff. So.
Oh, man, I'm scared.
It's all good. Question of Kevin. We're 1 for 1 for Kevin Bennett. Yes, Eminem is the answer. Question number 2. Which event did AJ Styles make his WWE debut? This was like a major wrestling WWE event. What event was that he made his debut, AJ Styles?
Was it the Royal Rumble?
Wow.
Good for
Bam.
you.
2 for 2.
You got it.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that, Kevin. A lot of people don't know that. You'd be surprised.
He came out as a surprise entrant.
2 for 2.
Yeah, I thought I remembered that.
Yeah.
Great job on that. All right, here we go. Question number 3. Which opponent did Hulk Hogan defeat to win his first WWE, well, back when it was WWF World Championship? He defeated this opponent to win his first championship belt in the WWE. Who was that opponent? Once again, you have 3 lifelines with NORBZ, so.
I literally just watched this match and don't know how that I don't even know this right now. I know who it is. I swear I do, but I don't want to say the wrong thing. I just don't want to, because I literally watched this match 2 weeks ago, but my memory is just shot right now. And because I remember somebody getting roasted on the Facebook post saying, "How do you not know this?" That's why. Wait, hold on. It's not the Sheik, is it?
Oh, it is.
It's the
The
Sheik.
Iron
See, I
Sheik.
told you.
3.
I just didn't want to say the wrong thing.
3 for 3. Wow.
The Iron
I remember. I just didn't want to say the wrong thing.
Kevin, that is 3 for 3. 2 more to go.
Good.
I don't want to put any pressure. Only 12 people have gotten perfect on the Tea Time with Tommy trivia, so you could be the 13th now. So I don't want to put any pressure. 2 more to go.
No pressure.
NORBZ, you got 3 lifelines with 2 questions left, so definitely if you want to use it, definitely go for it. Question number 4. This is a true and false, so it's like a 50-50. So it's good. The Rock's first WWE match, was it a 6-man tag team match? True or false?
False.
Oh, it was true.
It was?
It's
Really?
true. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Survivor Series,
you
I
should use
believe.
your lifeline.
Because I thought...
That was a good guess. That was a good guess.
Because I think I remember watching, yeah, it was a singles match that he had, but I think people were advertising it as one of his first matches, so I think that's where I got messed up.
Oh, no worries. You're
Who
doing
was
Sorry.
in it though?
Yeah.
Who was in the match?
Yeah,
A whole bunch of wrestlers. I think Jimmy Snuka was in that match, and I think I don't know, Barry Windham as the Stalker. It was a cluster of cluster of talent.
I think it was GBL's tag team partner. He's always damn.
Yeah.
He was also the Rock's partner.
Yeah.
I think it was Farouk too. So.
I believe so.
No worries. Here we go. Redemption time. Question number 5, the last one. True and false again. So here we go. Did Stone Cold Steve Austin play college basketball?
Oh man. We're gonna go with the lifeline here.
Oh my goodness. This is part of Steve Austin's life I don't know anything about.
We got 50-50, right? True or false? So.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with false on that one.
Correct. False. He played on scholarship college football for Wharton County Junior College before going to University of North Texas. So he did play.
Yeah, I knew he played football. Yeah. So.
Wow. Kevin, no worries. 4 out of 5 is amazing. So great, like
Excellent.
amazing. Hey, come back again. Let's go for 5. Come back again in the future. Let's go for 5. No, great job, Kevin. Just once again, like, thank you again for taking the time, busy schedule, to come on the show. Before we go, do you want to tell the viewers about how to follow you on social media?
Yeah, definitely. All right, so usually I try to make all of my handles the same so that everybody can find me. Typically, if you type in the Kevin Bennett, I should come up. But as of late, I just created a new Twitter account because my previous Twitter account was shadow banned because I was like mass following back in 2014. It used to be a good tactic to get more fans, but they don't like that anymore. So they look at that account as a spammy, robotic behavior. So they don't put any of my tweets in anybody's timeline. So I had to can that account, and now it's Kevin Bennett Pro. Pro as in short for professional. So if you can go on my Twitter and, you know, bump the numbers back up again, that would be great. So yeah, there's a Twitter, Instagram, the Kevin Bennett still, and YouTube. That's like my thing right now. I'm on it every Wednesday, upload a new video, and all the songs I put up on YouTube are mostly on Spotify as well. So check me out, Spotify. And yeah, let's connect.
Absolutely. And guys, definitely watch this guy. Especially, he's an amazing wrestler, but those music videos, man, they are amazing. So just hold tight, Kevin. Don't go yet, but thank you again for joining us on the show. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for another great episode of Tea Time with Tommy. Daddy Rock, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you again, guys. Take care, everyone.